Good morning everyone. Today I am going to discuss compound interest and will also discuss the difference between simple interest and compound interest. So compound interest we'll find out by using the formula, which is A is equal to P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power n. For finding out simple interest, first of all we will find out the amount. And we know that the formula to finding out simple interest, it means CI is equal to amount minus principal. So before finding out simple interest, we will find out the amount, and the formula for finding out amount is this, where we know that A is stand for amount, P is stand for principal, here R percent rate of interest. Rate of interest is given in the form of percentage rate of interest per annum, and T is here stand for time, which is given in years. So by using this formula we will find out amount, and then after we will find out the compound interest, and compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. So, and we'll also discuss the difference between simple interest and compound interest. So we know that only the difference between simple interest and compound interest is, in simple interest the principal remains same from every year, but in compound interest the principal remain different from every year. This is the major difference between both of them. Principal, if the principal is same from every year, so it is simple interest. If the principal is different from every year, it means you will find out the compound interest. Okay, so in exercise 7.2 today I am going to discuss question number 2 and 3. Okay, so question number 2 is find the difference between the simple interest and compound interest. Principal is given, rate of interest is given, and time period is also given, and you will find out the compound interest being renewed semi-annually, and we will also know that the semi-annually means half yearly. So before finding out compound interest, first of all we will find out the simple interest, and then after we will find the difference. Okay, so all of you note down these two questions on your pair notebook also. Exercise 7.2, question number 2. Principal is equal to rupees 2500. Rate of interest which is given in percent, which is 4%. 4% per annum, and or we can say in case of simple interest we will write T. So T is equal to 2 years. 2 years. Okay, and we know that the formula for finding out simple interest is SI is equal to PRT upon 100. Now putting all these values in this formula, P 2500, R is 4, T is 2 upon 100. 0 0 will cancel out, 25 4s are 100, and 102 is equal to 200. So it will get SI is equal to. After that we will find out CI. Okay, so finding out CI, again principal remains same, which is 2500. Rate of interest, because we will find out half yearly, rate of interest will also half 4%. So we will divide it by 2, 4 upon 2, which is equal to 2%. And your time period in case of compound interest we will write as n. So n is equal to, because there are 2 years, and we know that in 1 year 12 months, and again the second year is 12 months, 24 months, and 24 months divided by 6 is equal to 4. So 4, so n is equal to 4. Okay. Now formula, we'll put the formula. A is equal to, we'll write the formula. A is equal to P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power 1 plus r, it means 2 upon 100 raised to the power 4. It means first of all we will solve it. 2500, 100 plus 1, 100 into 100 and 100 plus 2, 102. 102 upon 100, how many times? According to your power, 4 times. So 102 into 100, 102 upon 100, 102 upon 100 and 102 upon 100. 4 times you will write this because the power is 4. So after solving, 0 0 will cancel out, okay, and 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2, 51 upon 50, 51 upon 50, and after solving we will get 2706.08. This is the amount. So this is the amount. Now we will find out the CI. So CI is equal to amount minus principal. Amount is 2706.08 minus principal is 2500, 2500 subtracted, and you will get 206.08. Okay, this is the compound interest. But according to question, you will find out the difference between simple interest and compound interest. So we'll write the difference between them. Difference between them is equal to 206.08 minus the simple interest, you will get 200. Okay, so subtract it. So your answer will come 6.0. It means if you borrow 2500 from any bank and for 2 years and you will give 4% per annum as an interest, so you will give interest after 2 years is 2 years, and after 2 years as a compound interest you will give 206.08 and their difference is 6.08. Okay, now I am going to explain you question number 3. Question number 3, it is written that find the compound interest on rupees 3125 if the rate of interest for first year, second year and third year will be 4%, 5%, 6% per annum. It means now in this question rate of interest is different from everywhere. If you borrowed some money and the person will said that if you give the money in 1 year you will get a rate of interest as a 4%. If you have not given in 1 year you will get give the rate of interest as a second year 5% and then third year 6% and so on. So in this question only 3 years are given. So in this question we will solve by 1 year. We'll put the values and find out the interest, compound interest in every year, or directly we will put the formula to find out amount in the whole 3 years. Okay. So according to question, principal is equal to rupees 3125 and rate of interest R1 is equal to 4%, R2 is equal to 5% and R3 is equal to 6%. So amount is equal to T1 plus R1 upon 100, 1 plus R2 upon 100 and 1 plus R3 upon 100. So in place of R1, R2 and R3 we will put the different values like 4, 5 and 6. So T is equal to 3125 into 1 plus R1 is 4%, so 4 upon 100, then 1 plus 5 upon 100, then 1 plus 6 upon 100. Now we will solve it. out by 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4, and 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5, 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 6, and 2 5s are 10 and 50. So after solving this, the whole calculation, we will get 3617.25 rupees, 3617.25. Okay, so this is your amount, and according to question you will find out the CI. So CI is equal to amount minus principal. Amount is 3617.25 minus 3125. Subtract it. After subtracting, you will get 492.25 rupees, 492.25. So this is the CI of this question when the rate of interest is changed from every year. Okay. Now I am going to give you one question also. So today I am going to only explain you. You will try by your own. In question number 4, Kamla borrowed rupees 26,400 from a bank to buy a scooter at a rate of 15% per interest per annum compounded yearly. What amount will she pay at the end of 2 years and 4 months? So again, in this question, you will find out the compound interest yearly, but the time period is given 2 years 4 months. The whole year 2 years, but 4 months, what we can do for 4 months? So we'll use the formula. A is equal to, we'll write the formula on the board and you will try by your own. A is equal to, if the time period is equal to 2 years 4 months. Okay, if the year, or we can say time, is like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, then so you will use the same formula. A is equal to P1 plus R upon 100 raised to power n. But the time period is 2 years 4 months. So 2 years तक हम निकाल लेंगे. What we can do about 4 months? So we'll use by using the we'll find the value by using the one formula, which is A is equal to P1 plus R upon 100. Here because 2 years 4 months, तो 2 years का पहले हम निकाल लेंगे. 2 years into 1 plus now we'll find out the 4 months also. एक साथ हमने निकाला 4 upon. We know that in a whole year how many months are there? 12. So 4 upon 12 into R upon 100. Okay. So and rest values you will put by your own. It means R into you will put by your own in question number 4, and we use this formula. You will write it. You will try this question. This is as a homework question. You will try it. In place of R, you will write according to question is 15%. Okay. So 15% in principal, whatever it is given, you will write it and solve it. Okay. So this is your homework. Question number 4.